It is told that a man once found the paths of livelihood closed before him. Poverty pressed heavily upon him, and he decided to travel in search of an honorable living. He left his home, his wife, and his little child, his heart still attached to them. He walked through the desert for days and nights, until he reached the house of a generous merchant. The merchant welcomed him warmly, and when he recognized his honesty and trustworthiness, he offered him work tending camels. The man worked faithfully for many long years, until he became a person of trust and respect. Years passed, and his heart longed for his family. So he asked the merchant for permission to return to his homeland. The merchant rewarded him with several camels and livestock, in appreciation of his honesty and loyalty. On his way back home, he saw an old man sitting alone by the roadside. He greeted him and asked, "What are you doing here all alone?" The old man replied, "I sell advice." The traveler was surprised and said, "And how much does advice cost?" The old man answered, "Each piece of advice costs 1 camel." The man hesitated, then said to himself, "Perhaps I may need it one day." So he bought 1 piece of advice. The old man said, "When the star Suhail rises, do not trust the flood." The man did not fully understand, but he continued on his way. Then he bought a 2nd piece of advice. The old man said, "Do not trust the one with blue eyes and spaced teeth." Then he bought a 3rd. The old man said, "Sleep with regret, but do not sleep with blood on your hands." He gave him 3 camels and continued his journey. One night, he stayed as a guest with people who had set up their tents in the bottom of a valley. While gazing at the sky, he saw the star Suhail. He immediately remembered the first advice. He rushed to warn the people to leave the valley, but they did not care about his words. He said to himself, "I paid a camel for that advice, and I will not waste its price." So he moved his camels to higher ground. Later that night, heavy rain poured down, and a powerful flood swept through the valley, carrying everything in its path. The man survived because he acted upon the advice. Days later, he stayed as a guest with a strange man who exaggerated his hospitality. He looked closely at him and saw that he had blue eyes and spaced teeth. He remembered the 2nd advice. He pretended to sleep, placed stones under his blanket, and hid nearby watching. During the night, the host approached and struck the bed forcefully, but he did not find the traveler. The man realized the intention of betrayal and saved himself. Finally, he returned to his home at night. He entered quietly and saw his wife sleeping, with a young man beside her. Anger flared in his chest, and he placed his hand on his sword. Suddenly, he remembered the 3rd advice. Sleep with regret, but do not sleep with blood on your hands. He stopped, left the house, and decided